Let me introduce me to your date, would ya?
This is Corinne Marie Foxx. Say hi.
Hi.
Are you so proud of this man right here?
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Jamie, we have a big
Daddy already
surprise
won.
for you here.
Her little headband, a throwback right there to 2005 on the Oscar red carpet with Jamie Foxx and his beautiful daughter, Corinne.
Oh, I love seeing that. Corinne was just 11 years old there. Please welcome my man, Jamie Foxx, to the show. Jamie,
Oh my God, that clip is amazing.
I bet
Oh,
Jamie.
it brings back so many memories. How are you guys?
Good, man. Great. It's always so good to see you, brother. I'm so happy. But I bet it's funny because I bet you that felt like just a few weeks ago, right?
It really does because, man, things have gone so fast, man, but they've gone so fast in a good way, man. Look at that little girl right there, man. I'm so proud of her now. Now she is running my company. She is like the executive of my company. She's a producer on my show. And look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a woman now.
But
Get
Jamie,
the shotgun.
Exactly.
But just amazing, man. I can't say enough about her and my other little Annalise, and just the light, man. You know how it is, Mario. You know,
my
kids,
little girl
man.
Jamie's 11 right now, so it made me think, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn around. Next thing you know, she'll be a full-grown woman like your daughter there. Oh God.
Yes, it will, buddy, and you will be so happy and so nervous at the same time.
well, Jamie, I've got older daughters like you, so it's neat when they're successful. But talk about her getting into Hollywood and wanting to drop the Foxx last name and what you told her.
Oh, she bumped her head. She's like, Dad, you know what? I want to do it on my own steam. I want to do it. I said, what are you talking about? I don't want to use your last name. I said, well, good luck. Good luck. And so when things were not going quite the way they go, I said, Corinne, listen, you went to USC for a reason. You went to USC. Well, Dad, I went to USC so I could tell people that I am from USC. I said, well, hey, I'm your USC in this business.
There you go.
It doesn't mean they're gonna let you in and do whatever you want to do, but it is always great to show that I'm proud of my daughter. You can be proud of what I've done because all of what I've done was to really lay this down for you as a parent. We're the example of a sacrificial bunt in baseball. We're laying it down so you can get around those bases. So once she understood that and understood that it came from love, it didn't mean that she didn't have to work hard, but she feels good now. Now we have a show, Beat Shazam. We did a television show, Dad Stop Embarrassing. We are doing the family business. She feels good about it, but it was all on her own steam. But she understood that dad love can go a long way, especially in this business.
No, you're exact. I love that baseball analogy, by the way. I'm gonna have to steal that. The sacrificial bunt right there. I'm gonna use, and every time I see you, I'm gonna go. Every time I see you guys host together, I'm like, that's cool, because I'm all about family too, man. So I love that you're so tight with your little girl. But I want to get to the book, Jamie. Congratulations on the new book. Tell us about the title. Act Like You Got Some Sense.
Now, Act Like You Got Some Sense came from when I was on the stage for the Oscars. I talk about my grandmother being my first acting teacher, and she said, boy, you better act like you got some sense. And what that means is she wanted me to act like a young gentleman. She wanted me to pursue my talents, but with a certain amount of class and things like that. So I thought it was appropriate for the book about not only me raising my children, but how my grandmother impacted me on raising my two kids. And so that title, and if you look closely, says, and the other things that my daughter taught me, because what I learned when I started writing this book, and I wanted to be hands-on, was that my daughters, in a sense, helped me raise them by giving me the opportunity to talk to them, find out what's going on with them, find out what's wrong, whether it's dealing with boys or dealing with life or dealing with whatever it is. And so this book was great because I was able to draw from them, and they kept me in check. I'd write a story of what I thought it went like with my daughters. They go like, Dad, it ain't happen like that. I said, it did. So I would let them chime in on it. And so it's a beautiful book of not only just funny, fun things or little anecdotes, but it's also, it's fun, it's entertaining. So I can't wait for people to check it out.
What's going on with coming up with the plan, Mike Tyson? I heard you're eating 87 egg whites through a straw.
Well, yeah, that's what I do. Get my Rocky on.
I'm fired up. I can't wait. I'm a huge fight fan of yours, fan of Mike's. You be getting in the gym? You been staying in there? You've been mixing it up?
Come on, I know you be in there. I see you,
you know we got to begin. I'm ready to do some light spar when you're ready. Hey, real quick
Mario, You got to get out there and fight somebody right now.
You should have seen his eye last week, right?
I had a shiner as that. We're going to talk off camera about that. It's funny you say that.
Okay, wait, but Jamie, does Mike like your impersonation of him? How does he feel about that?
You know why? I met Mike early in my career. I went on stage when I was young and I was burning up LA, and I'm in the hood at the Comedy Act Theater, and I'm on stage, I'm killing. I get to my Mike Tyson joke and nobody laughs. You know why? Because Mike is in the building. So I get to the joke, and then I hear some dude say, "Yo, Mike is in here." Somebody yelled out. I said, "Oh," and the whole audience, "Oh," and it was a black girl in front, like, "What you gonna do, Jamie? You scared? You gonna do your little joke?" I said, "Hey, chill," because this one Mike was just knocking people out for nothing, right? And then the dude in the back goes, "Yo, Mike said do the joke, but it better be funny." So I do the joke. I get a standing ovation. Mike comes up to me and he says, "There he is. Come here. I want to talk to you. You're funny. You're funny." And the reason that he appreciated it is because I wasn't making fun of Mike. It was something that was funny, and I was sort of giving him his props as well. So we started our relationship years ago, and I would literally be his jester in a sense, just ride around with him sometimes when he was at his height. So I have a different perspective, and he understands that to do an impersonation would be death for us. I want to embody him. I want to do the same thing. Hopefully we have the same spirits, like how Ray blessed, and we hope that Mike blesses it as well. So we'll have the real, and guarantee you, when I get dressed up, I told Mike, I said, when I get dressed up as you, when I could walk into your house and literally people would sit there and say, "Mike is home." Wow. And so that's how I can't wait for you to see that, to see people's reaction on the makeup trend.
Jamie, here's the Oscar. Let's give him the Oscar right now for playing that. I'm feeling it.
Hey, man, if that's what it is, let's get it.
I cannot wait. Jamie, it is always great to see you, brother. I love you, man. Congrats on everything.
Love you, Jamie.
You're the man.
Chula Vista.
Chula Vista. In the house. Jamie's book, Act Like You Got Some Sense and Other Things My Daughters Taught Me, is out today. We'll be right back.
You got to go train with him.
I love that Chula Vista shot. I love Jamie. He's the man.